The veteran set up a sniper rifle and observed 3 bullies who were having a wild time. He slowly moved the muzzle of the gun and finally aimed at the bottle between the bully's legs. Then he pulled the trigger. The wine bottle shattered all over the floor, and the bully was splattered with blood, instantly losing his fertility. After that, the veteran tidied up his clothes, picked up the spent shell casing, and quickly left the scene. He returned to his old friends downstairs as if he had never left. Soon, an ambulance arrived. Several old people looked at the bully's injuries and laughed. Meanwhile, the veteran calmly walked away. He did all this to avenge his granddaughter. It turned out that a few days ago, these 3 bullies had bullied the veteran's granddaughter. But since one of them was the police chief's son, the chief deliberately covered up the evidence, so all 3 got away with it. When the girl heard this terrible news, she broke down completely. To seek justice for his granddaughter, the veteran put on all his military medals and went to see the chief prosecutor. However, the prosecutor not only insulted the veteran with words but also threw him out. When the veteran got home, he found that the bullies' families had sent a large sum of money, trying to keep them quiet. The veteran was furious and threw a wad of cash right in the chief's face. To punish the bullies, the veteran decided to take matters into his own hands. He successfully took care of the first target without raising any suspicion. Then he went to the rooftop again. He saw the second target, but he didn't intend to shoot at the head. Instead, he aimed at the car's fuel tank. As the veteran pulled the trigger, the car exploded instantly, and the bully inside was severely burned. The neighbors talked heatedly, but most of them were just there for the show. Based on the on-site investigation, the police found that both cases involved gunshots, and the victims were all injured in the groin area. This was definitely no coincidence. The chief told his son about it and reminded him not to go out recently. The bully was completely terrified. He hurriedly drew the curtains and cowered in the corner, trembling. To protect his only son, the chief had no choice but to confront the veteran and threaten him to stop right away. But the veteran calmly said that it was too late. These words scared the chief out of his wits. He thought his son had already been killed and rushed home in a panic. The chief knocked on the door frantically, but there was no response. So he took out his pistol and was about to break the lock when, the next second, a bullet was fired from inside the room and hit the chief on the spot. When the police officers entered the room, they found that it was the chief's son who had fired the shot. It turned out that under continuous high pressure, the chief's son had gone insane. Any little noise outside would make him burst into tears. In the end, he had to be sent to a mental hospital. In this way, the veteran completed his revenge through his own efforts.